Okay, so what's up? Number one, what's up? Maybe like 6 months. It's been the new year already, so it's been a little while. I'm in my winter semester right now of my third year, the sixth semester, and over my break right now from I'm in spring semester. Over my break from winter semester, fall, to spring semester right now, I was able to put some of my architectural knowledge to practice with my Lego. Um, so this is what I got of a Lego city so far. My goal is to show all of the exteriors real quick of the new stuff, and then show the interior. This is a semi city. There's no streets or roads, as you can tell, or sidewalks. There is definitely like separation. I do intend on literally demolishing everything and starting completely fresh. But I'd like to document everything at least once before that happens. So that's what I'm gonna get through right now. I got them all lined up, kind of in order, not really a order. So I'm gonna just go through them real quick. And yeah, then it'll be documented, and I can start over and have all my bricks again, and have stuff organized all over. I probably built this in like 2013, 14, 15. I don't really remember, but the door, if it works, used to work a little better. A red tile to show that it was a play feature. Anyway, there's some like little windows on the mosaic behind where the king is, where I sit, because it's got windows all around. There's three guards. There's a guy with a sword, a guy with a bow and arrow, a guy with this big long like axe thing. You come into the entrance and you see Peeves. And then he's got a little king's chair. King's standing up, ready for war, ready for battle. There's some more weapons, a trumpet, there's a broom, the ladder, some shields, and food. Yep, that's the Jimenez Castle from way back when. Most recently, I built this kind of like facade looking thing. I just wanted to have like a skyscraper, but I don't really got the parts for a skyscraper, so I was just like, let me like outline what like just one elevation might look like of, some like top of a skyscraper or something. If you look at the back, you can see all the windows. But this looks a lot like some of my homework that I'm doing right now, so it feels pretty cool to do it in Lego on the quicks. So you can see there's a brick layer, then these like kind of column looking like things, these extrude out, so there's a little more stability, and then you can see the walls all got this, but they're broken up by base, first floor, and then where like the beginnings of the roof lines would be, and these lines are also broken up. Yeah, nice order, something that I got critiqued on, so trying to focus on order, making sure that my arches are making sense in a certain way. Like I'm pretty sure the biggest arches would be on the bottom, so these little ones being beneath, medium ones being beneath the biggest one, and then being topped with little ones that have a medium one on top. I think is a little bit counter, but there's people that always did opposite of what's correct, so it is what it is, homie. It is what it is. This is a little micro city that I built with a couple boats. There's a church, some kind of taller office buildings, like Aspire Communications kind of buildings, some school buildings maybe. Black and yellow streets, there's a nice little park across from the like, place of worship, church. Little like a hill or something, some good trees and greenery. And then this building, this is a communications building. I actually had drawn this building out in my notebook. Side note, I got a Heroes and Villains backpack. I was so excited for this, and literally on the first day that I wore it, both of my straps popped out. So now I have to fucking sew it Anyway, sorry, siding over. Cool backpack. It's just, bro, it couldn't handle the weight. Anyway. So this is I drew this building now. I had like a thought in class. I remember being in class and like drawing out like a sketch of literally this. Maybe I'll put a picture. I don't know. I might forget. But basically, I had the idea of exactly this. Only difference in my idea and my imagination when I started thinking about this last semester was that instead of tan, it would just be an entirely gray building. If anything, I thought that these columns were going to be dark gray, not light gray, but I digress. So all of these tiles are loose. It's just gravel. It's a communications tower, so it's got a nice little satellite dish, and then it's a couple posts. There's a vent right there. The roofs and the floors come off, but it'll still end up being a mess because this roof comes off like this. Oh, took off some of it. Anyway, inside you can see there's a machinery, some switches, then there's a ladder that you use to enter. There's some windows on each side except for the side that has this thingy. And there's a clear thing that's supposed to be my light source for this room. I'll just snap this back on. Now this floor comes off, but this floor comes off from the inside out. Yikes. And everything in here also is loose, I think. Yeah, so I can just take this stuff out. So there's this computer with some stuff, and then this thing is built in, but there's a big tube that connects to those tubes thingies. And then here's another computer with a switch. And then here's a chair that I made for it. It's got a rocket piece of tile, and boom, the floor is tiled, and then there's the ladder. You can see how that works. The door opens, but brick on brick is as good as you'd expect. It pops as a piece of wood to show that it's a wood door. And then it closes too. Bam. Yeah, so then this. Okay, anyway, I put all the studs back, or the tiles. I also put a bunch more soldiers, so it looks a little bit cooler, a little bit more like active the scene. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the communications building. There's no window, but it's got the balancing space thing. The next one of the next ones I built, I kind of forgot the order already, was this one. I wanted to have something really tall, and I wanted to use my dome. I don't really like this one. This one feels kind of rushed. I wanted to have arches. I was trying to play with order. So you'll see that like all of the studs, everything lines up layer by layer. There's a little bit of decoration on the front, but it's not repeated on the sides. They're all panels, and it's all one face. And there's only a little bit of detail on the exterior, and the corners are really just simple. And I don't know that this totally matches up with the front, but there are these posts that connect with this little middle section. And then the door, and there's a big window. The dome, well, the dome does open, it's on a hinge, but this thing also does open up on the top, like that. To reveal, nothing very much, a really modest interior. It's just this bed that is supposed to sit like that, and then there's a little like table or a chair maybe. But there's a window down there. Let's see how that looks nice. There you go. So there's that one. And then I wanted to use some of my clones. So a bunch of my 501st clones I got in here. I wanted to just use this order of just one cylinder and then 1x3 plates in between to see how I could do that, how that would look. I thought it would be cool to like fit guns through it. So there's a couple of soldiers that are inside, and there's literally nothing. It's just an idea. Wanted to play with that. The little step up, and the building does step up, and it's very freely held up. There's just a couple of clones shooting through the building, and a few on top just to see what that would look like sandbags. And after that, a little bit of a bigger one that I made was this one. This one, looking at it right now, Batman's on top. Looking at it right now, there's not really much that I had going on while I was building it. I just wanted to make a red building, but I ran out of a bunch of red bricks, and so I had to use white. And because I was using white, I figured I might as well make a red and white building instead of making it a building that had to use white to compensate. And I still ran out of all my red, because then I started using purple at the very end for this beginning of a like an eave type idea, but it's not an eave because it doesn't connect to the roof. Anyway, there's a little bit of order where you see some color scheming going through it. I also was running out of tiles and stuff, but it's cool. I'm not really tripping about what I was running out of. I wanted to just see what I could do with what I had. This building also has a little satellite dish and a thing at the top, and then there's also a little garden outside, so it's got some kind of like cane looking stuff, some carrots, and then some star anise with a nice little fence. And you can see that there's a nice set of just a like ornament kind of pilaster looking things attached to the walls by the windows, separating in between, just so that this side doesn't feel flat in comparison to this side that has this decorative like set of stripes. There's some blue windows at the top, and then there's a door. The roof doesn't really open. I didn't really think this one through to open it. So give me a second. So I kind of got the roof off a little bit in one piece. There's a really small interior to this one, but it's got kind of a TV setup looking thing. And then it's got a bed. Can I put this back on? Okay, bed. So there's the windows. There's like a, I don't know, maybe this is a vanity, maybe this is a drawer, but something. Just whatever that thing is. There's a table right here, and there's the bed. And like I said, panels, because I ran out of white stuff, red stuff, and made a white building that just had red in it. These are the only windows besides these on the side to see looking at your garden. Okay, I'll just go ahead and put this semi back on. And then the last one, I don't know if this is the most recent one, I forgot already the order, but just another one that I made. This one has a very flat front face. The door doesn't actually open, it's just a built-in door. There's a couple of windows, but this one I built really differently, so you can see the roof is kind of textured by a bunch of plates. It's got this nice one angle on this side. There's a little back window, no back door. You can see that there is some color to separate between what would be the first floor and second floor, and this follows through entirely. A little bit of pots out front, but this is supposed to be a bar, and then the bar, I can open this. Oh, I forgot there's a post in there. Inside, here's the doorway. You can see how that looks. There's a bed above with a nice little kind of set of bars so that you don't fall off your bed. It's a very small Minecraft bed. And then the staircase leads directly up to it, just like that. I don't know if you can. Yep, just like that. And it's inside the bar. You can see. Oh, maybe you can't see. There's a little like glass. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of drinks on the bottom. Nothing on the top shelf. Broke bar, man. It's just the bar in the corner. You know? Ain't even got no chairs or nothing like that, man. You just standing up at this bar, man. But let me put this back together real quick. Windows on that side, and nothing too. Yeah, that's all of the. Oh, the one other thing I wanted to show is my green army men. One set of the green army men from Toy Story, super duper cool, one of my favorites ever. And then I have two extra guys. I definitely want to get more when I go to Brickworld this year. This guy's holding like this chrome gold kind of gun. I built this guy a rocket launcher. He's kneeling, shooting a crazy green rocket. You see how I kind of did the kneeling. I don't know if it looks good, but gets the job done from like this perspective. I guess while I'm over here, I should really quickly mention that like my room is low-key changed around. I have 2 of these now to like help store stuff. I haven't really got fully into it all because school started and I went back to work after. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. As a matter of fact, that was the one. Anyway, here's the minifigures, but over there I got the Millennium Falcon and it's next to the ISD, which is missing one of its bulbs, the shield bubbles. I got C-3PO. I gotta get the R2 now. I don't think I'm worried about the Chewbacca. I'd rather get R2. But I do got BB-8 over here. My little Darth Vader mix with the Stormtroopers behind him. I just got this from a thrift store bag. It was so cool. It's one of the Master Builder Academy sets. And I got this newer Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter next to the OG Interceptor. I mean, not Interceptor. I'm forgetting. Anyway, this stuff I think is all about the same, more or less. This is just the Architecture Sears Tower. I just put some clear studs, you know, for some windows where the skybox would be. And like I said, this is the Master Builder Architecture, one of them. It's like I forgot what the landmark is, but I studied it in class a couple weeks ago. Anyway, okay, after maybe a couple of like minutes or an hour and like plus, a little bit of readjustment and just some quick put together. Slight little bit, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of landscaping, really nothing. Some small structure just to show that there's some cover. I'm right there, you know what I'm saying? Nice little tube work. Super duper simple, but just so that it's at least full with something. There's something going on, you know what I'm saying? I'll move my candle over there instead. After another 20 minutes, there's what would be just a section of like another massive, I would imagine it being like super duper, this is like part of a hallway. Got Rex right there and some of the guys. Got a little bit of angle to it. But this would be repeated like a couple times over before attaching to like a main center plan, kind of set like a central plan where like there's a big domed space here. Working within my means, but this is what my imagination of what this is, so that it's not like, bro, this is a bogus ass barn nesting. You know, I wanted to have like a good arch or like a point. You know, this would be probably wood in between here. So anyway, yeah, that's all though. I'm gonna see if I can edit this all together real nice and quick. Drop this on YouTube. I don't know. I've been low-key itching to put this all together just so that I have it done, because I'm also itching to build something new. I really want to start building Star Wars stuff. Some of these builds were really just for like creative outlet and from what's been going on with school, but I do really want to pursue building like a Star Wars themed city, just abstractly from my own imagination, from just images and things that have been repeating in my head for a while. So now that I kind of got a little bit of these ideas out, you know, that are more real world, tethered to what I've been learning in school, I think I can finally kind of apply some of this to what my like ideas are, I guess, in a way. I'm excited for Brickworld though. Part of me is like, dang, I hope this doesn't, I hope I make this stuff last a little longer so I can bring it, but also, if this stuff is okay, if this stuff is cool, then what I build next is probably gonna be even cooler. So that's what my mentality is with that. Plus, like, you know, I got all these clones over here that I'm excited to put to use inside up here. I don't remember if I showed this on my last videos, but I got a couple of these. I got this whole thing, and I want to fill it up with all my figures, but see what I'm saying? Like that's just. I got all kinds of ideas, man. I don't got time, or I don't got like all of this or that, you know. But it's cool. We gonna keep it moving, keep it P, man. For watching, thanks for whatever, you know, putting time, and comments, critiques, any of that, just leave it down below. That way I got something to do better next time. Yeah, I think that's it.